Like the feds is watching food, so like y'all make sure y'all be careful with the fuck y'all coming in. My grandma's here. Buenos días, abuela. ¿Eh? Hola, mamá. What kind of shit is this, bro? Look at that shit. It's a fucking scorpion, but it flies around, fam.
That's right, this amazingly unique appendage right here is not a stinger. No, this is part of the reproductive system of the males. So right now, he's poking and prodding me with his genitalia in order to try and convince me not to eat him.
The universe is crazy, bro. There's flying scorpions. Like, what the fuck? Instead of fat ass thing, wizard smoke. This one, fam, I have noticed that the flavor's not really there, but the high is there. I have noticed that like on indicas, bro, a bunch of indicas, they don't really have taste to them. And the ones that do have taste to them hoes taste amazing. Something with the little ape on it. It had like a monkey. That monkey one, I think it was like stoned ape. Oh, that's what it was, stoned ape. The stoned ape, it was an indica, bro. The taste wasn't really there, fam. It was like kind of off and shit. I don't really understand why they do it like that, bro. I don't know if they're just putting like the distillate inside of it and adding like lemon terps in there, because that's literally all I could taste. Which that's good, you know, but it's like a little slight hint and it just stays in your mouth. But that's good, but I'm used to like the case that tastes like vanilla. Wisconsin, the ice cream machine detector, there's operator's manuals that tell you how things work. That information free for everybody to find.
Please get off my phone. Get off of my fucking phone, you stupid ass.
That shit is fire. That's what I noticed, yo. Whenever this was about to be done, literally, bro, it's already on the scene. It's really clogged.
No, tú. ¿Cómo va todo en la tierra del futuro?
Him right there. Oh, down.
I was born a DFS, Federal Security Director.
That one's the Torre Blanca.
KGB and the Gestapo. At least we're not buying them drinks. No. I didn't get theirs from the CIA.
The CIA was the one that killed Kiki Camarena, bro.
This is kind of the deal.
Kiki always wanted to do the right thing.
Mika Camarena, the widow of deceased DEA agent Kiki Camarena, sits down with the director of The Last Narc, a new documentary series on Amazon Prime.
I remember the children coming home. I had to tell them that he had been tortured.
In 1985, the 37-year-old agent and father of three was murdered by drug cartel members in Guadalajara, Mexico. Director Tiller Russell spent 14 years researching the case and 2 years shooting and editing the documentary.
One of the things that Mika had said, on camera in the series is she felt like she's never been told the whole complete truth by either the American government or the Mexican government.
Russell traveled with his crew to the actual house where Agent Camarena was tortured for 30 hours and murdered with a blow to the head.
It was sort of eerie and ominous and almost ghost-like. In fact, nowadays, the location is actually an elementary school.
Russell interviews the lead DEA agent in charge of the murder investigation. Retired agent Hector Bareilles claims a former CIA agent participated in the torture of Camarena to find out what he knew about U.S. government connections to the drug cartels.
Kiki Camarena was picked up because he was about to uncover that U.S. intelligence officials was protecting the drug lords.
Other bombshell interviews include former Mexican police officers who say they were inside the house while Camarena was being tortured.
Te diría que había como unas 50, 60 personas. Y puro del gobierno, puro políticos. narcotraficante.
Russell hopes his documentary will result in new leads and justice for the Camarena family.
Well, I think the series is a cry for justice from the grave for Kiki Camarena.
The documentary points the finger at a former CIA agent by the name of Felix Rodriguez. He has denied any wrongdoing, any involvement at all in Kiki Camarena's murder. Carlo?
It looks pretty compelling, David. And some of our viewers may not know this, but isn't one of Camarena's sons prominent in the legal field here in San Diego?
That's right. Enrique Camarena Jr. was a deputy district attorney for 15 years here in San Diego County, and then he's been a judge since 2014. He's currently sitting on the bench down in the Chula Vista courthouse.
These platforms are way more complex than that. They can entangle them and then take those two particles and move them at any distance.
Yeah, but they said I'm flame. Now they tryna come and fuck with Jay. I love my level of fame. Been through it all, but it's gonna be okay. I swear I ain't gon' change. I love you niggas. Fuck what they say. Since you mess, I keep but fuck that shit. We both made a way to fame. Can't bear hate, but I be damn if it get in our way. So all I do is wait. Then one day we can just get it straight. I'm back on the same page, even though we in love. 2 times and that's the same thing. Sure, it just ain't been the same. I don't know if I could erase the freestyle to each other every day. I know you seeing it in my face. Think I can't feel like you.
Honestly, fam, this shit kind of tastes like a little bit different than it used to taste like. Oh, what the fuck? It felt weird on my chest. You going to scan this whole? What the fuck? This one kind of tastes a little bit different than it tasted before. Like I tried this whole before. I was tripping, fam, so I went ahead and just open up another one. It's actually the battery, bro. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with the battery. Let's look at this one. There's something wrong with the battery. While ago, bro, opening up this one, fucking fail, bro. This shit does not even work. She's really chunky, mami. She's daddy's baby. ¿Está bien gordita, mamá? She's like, leave me alone, fool. ¿Qué estás haciendo tú, papá? He's just watching cars and shit. A while ago, bro, he like put all his little friends on here. That's fucking crazy, man. Bro, I've been smoking this shit all day long. Honestly, just this, fool. I have not smoked any flowers today. Dude, this shit gets me fucking stoned, bro. Like, high, no love. Welcome to gangsta life, packing beans, destroying dreams. This right here is Black Ops 3. It's like an old game, fam. But that was still fire as fuck. I think this is a game where like the gun started changing right after. Like this game, they started making it look like futuristic type shit.
After the uprisings in Cairo,
because this one they have like the double burst gun, like pistol, and it looks like the 2023 gun. Right?
We're not going to let that happen. Just so we're clear.
But that started like 2016, and we were like 2018. And when I hit this whole food, there's no taste in there. And if there is a taste, it's probably like a hint of lemon or some shit. That's it. Like I'm saying, food, this shit is like a little blend taste, but the height is actually like a head high, bro, and it makes you like really chill type shit. Like the feds is watching food, so like y'all make sure y'all be careful with the fuck y'all coming in. Let's get it. Let's eat breakfast real quick. and I'm watching Eric Khan.
God damn, this is getting expensive. This shit was $50.
I know.
There's multiple receipts because I added that brownie.
Okay, thank you. I've been steady saying that the CIA was the one that killed Key Camarena. So honestly, bro, it wasn't like the US CIA type shit. You know, it was like an operative from Cuba. His last name is Rodriguez. And then the weirdest shit is, you know how they're trying to blame Felix? This nigga's name is Felix also, bro. Felix Rodriguez. This cake that I'm smoking for, at first I didn't really like it because I thought I couldn't get no taste from it. But every time you brush your teeth, you definitely get like some type of taste from it. And the taste that it gives you, it's like a really sweet flavor. And out of nowhere, you get like a flavor of like rosin. Well, not rosin, resin, like live resin. And that shit is like really smooth, really clean ass, like taste type shit, you know?
But more importantly, it was also a matter of free speech. Was the American media going to be intimidated into
Right now I'm listening to the book of Pablo
As the
Acosta.
pressures grew,
Make sure you go
it
watch
became
this.
impossible for Mexico to sweep the incident.
Everybody
under the
talks
rug.
about like Pablo
3
Escobar
days
and
after
shit
the
like that.
kidnapping, the Mexican
Pablo
government
Acosta
sent a
used to
team
be a
of agents
cocaine
headed
dealer
by
himself
Comandante
too.
Guillermo González Calderón.
He had
The same federal
60,000
police
tons a
commander who
year
later
moving
killed
type
Pablo
shit of
Acosta
straight
to
coke.
arrest Ontiveros. My education about the
That's
true nature of the
billions,
Mexican
like
political
literally billions
system
of
was
dollars.
just beginning. I was soon tipped off about the involvement of the Chihuahua State Police.
And besides, happy as hell, bro. We got a new puppy. We said I'll name it. That's a red healer. This one's an Australian snubby tail. He was born with this tail already like that. Now when I got it like that with this tail already chopped. And besides, loves him. We might get another one too, fam. We just got some food for the goat. That shit. We just put some water. You love your little friend? She loves it, dogs, bro. Whenever I got her, she would be running around with like 3-4 dogs. She loves puppers, bro. Look at her. I gotta build the fence correctly for them. The goat loves that new dog. Popis, that's his new name. That's hyena. Oh, he's thirsty. Let's give him some water. Dude, he's being such a baby right now. There's little water in his food over here. Cause the goat keeps eating it. This nigga's a baby. He's excited. Wait, what? Ese se llama Vopis. Y ese es Empezar. ¿Y juega con el perro, papá? He's still scared, mamá. Empezar, stop biting him. He bites Empezar now. Let's see what's up with this whole thing. I just seen it. It's called Sour Dum Dum. I noticed, bro, that a bunch of these are Generation 7. Comment down below what Generation 7 you have tried. It smells really like fruity. This part right here is fucking weird, bro. No lie. It's so crazy because the soldier's gonna walk up to him right now and say something about George Bush opening up some doors or something.
Panama, El Salvador.
Look at this shit.
Now, Georgie Bush, the Kabbalah to the Bahamas. There's no throughway, no coke.
He put them over there so the coke could go through.
Yeah, there's no smoking a ton of that shit up north, you know?
He tells them that there's a lot of people that need coke. He tells them you should be the one that goes and does that shit. There's big money in there.
I don't speak your language.
The people that seen him on that run, it was the DFS in Mexico, bro. There's this dude that they call him La Torre Blanca. The Torre Blanca is a CIA operative from the United States that got sent to Mexico. He's the one that went all around Mexico and put towers all around that bitch so they could communicate all around, you know? That's why they call him La Torre Blanca. Because he was white complected, he was tall, and he was the one that would go and put towers around, like communication towers and shit.
I am able to recruit, believe it or not, a CIA operative working in Mexico. I had witnesses that were telling me that there was this white guy, Anglo, that was working within the Mexican Directorate of Federal Security, the DFS. They called him, his nickname was Torre Blanca because it means White Tower. And they called him White Tower because he was a very tall Anglo guy that was almost 6-7 feet tall. And I wondered, what is this guy doing working with the DFS in Mexico? That's incredible. I knew that the DFS had something to do with Kiki's kidnapping, so I reached out to this guy. He had to have known what was going on during the time that Camarena was picked up. I called him and I told him, I said, listen, I'm in charge of the Camarena case, and I know you're working with the DFS. And as you and I know, the DFS was involved in the kidnapping of Camarena, and I need you to come talk to me. And he said, I'm not going to talk to you. He said, Hector, you don't even know what you're involved in. He said, leave me alone. And I said, listen, if you don't cooperate with me, I'm going to kidnap your white ass, and I'll bring you up here. And you know that I'm serious, and you know that I'll do it, because I've already kidnapped one guy out of Mexico, referring to Dr. Machine. And I said, I'll kidnap your white ass. So he said, okay. He said, I'll meet with you. He said, you know I can't go down there, because by then I had a warrant for my arrest for kidnapping Dr. Machine, who had injected drugs into Camarena. So he said, okay. He said, what are we going to do? I said, I want to send some of my agents to meet with you in Guadalajara, and I want you to talk to them, but I really need you to come to the United States and talk to me. So basically, I sent 4 agents down there. They set up a meeting at a hotel room in Guadalajara. An agent from Mexico City by the name of Del Stinson shows up, and he says he's been told to participate in the interview. My agents called me and they said, hey, something strange has happened. He said, another agent from Mexico City just arrived by the name of Del Stinson, who said he's been ordered to partake in the interview with Harrison. I said, I don't have a problem. Go ahead and let him participate. Well, but this DA agent named Del Stinson requested to speak with Larry Harrison alone, without basically away from being observed by my agents. He met with Larry in the hotel room alone. 3 minutes later, Larry Harrison, the CIA guy, comes out and says, hey, listen, I want nothing to do with you guys. I don't want to cooperate, and left, upset. My agents then asked Del Stinson, what happened? And he said, well, I don't know. I guess the guy's got cold feet. He doesn't want to cooperate after all. And that was it. They came back empty-handed. It took me a year to find this guy again because he went and hid. I finally found him hiding in the Oaxaca mountains of Mexico. I got him on the phone again, and I said, Larry, you need to come talk to me. There's no place you can run or hide. You see, I will always find you. You better come over here and cooperate with me. He said, okay, I'll agree to meet with you, but only in the United States, and nobody must know that I'm coming. We flew him to Los Angeles. I met with him, and during my initial interview, he told me, he said, Hector, he says, you don't know what you've gotten yourself into. We killed Kiki Camarena. I said, what do you mean we? He says, we both work for the same government. I'm a CIA operative. He said, and Camarena was ordered, kidnapped, and to be interrogated by my agency, the CIA, and NSC. I almost fell out of my chair. I said, what are you telling me? He says, yes. He says, we use the cartels to assist us in kidnapping him and interrogating him. I did not participate myself, but he said, my handler did. And I was shocked.
And then Kiki Camarena is the one that keeps on fucking with Rafael Quintero. So Rafael Quintero, bro, they're trying to say that his operation and shit was what got Kiki Camarena killed, right?
I was told that Camarena had been kidnapped and tortured by the drug lords because he had caused them great losses in seizing 10,000 tons of marijuana at the Buffalo Ranch growing area in Chihuahua, Mexico. That's what I was told and believed until I started looking into the case, and I called the agent that had been in charge of the Buffalo, Chihuahua seizures and asked him what Kiki's involvement was. And he told me, to my surprise, he said, Hector, Kiki Camarena had nothing to do with the seizure of the 10,000 tons of marijuana at Buffalo. I said, are you sure? I am being told here that that was the main motive. And he said, Hector, that's a false narrative. They're not telling you the truth. Kiki did not participate in the raids. I know, I ran the raids.
The shit that I have studied, they're trying to pin it on Miguel Felix Gallardo. Miguel Felix Gallardo is the one that is running all this shit, right? Okay, so there's this other dude that is a CIA operative also from Cuba. He's a soldier, bro. His name is Felix Rodriguez. Felix Rodriguez is the one that interrogated Kiki Camarena, but they're trying to blame it on Felix Miguel Gallardo. Miguel Felix Gallardo.
Well, Larry explains to me that the reason they blindfolded him was because the people that wanted him interrogated basically were Americans. And there was going to be at least one American that was going to be interrogating Kiki. The plan was not to kill him. The plan was to kidnap him, bring him to a place, interrogate him, waterboard him, not physically, kick him, beat him, which they did. He was supposed to be waterboarded by a waterboarding expert. Their own guy, a CIA operative, was supposed to do the interrogating of Camarena and the waterboarding. And I later identified who this CIA operative was.
So you later identify who the CIA operative was. This the person you're talking to, or the person that was supposed to waterboard him?
No, the person that was supposed to waterboard him. Another major CIA operative, a well-known CIA operative. The CIA operative that kidnapped or basically tracked down Che Guevara in South America and Bolivia and killed him and cut his hands off. The same CIA operative that was involved in putting a bomb on a plane that was leaving Venezuela with the Cuban fencing team, blew up in the air. The same Cuban that had been assigned to run operations in Vietnam, operations interrogating Viet Cong. He was a major supervisor in Operation Phoenix in Vietnam, a very well-known CIA operative, and a very personal friend of ex-President George W. Bush.
Is this a name you've revealed in the book or no?
Is his name revealed in the book? Yes, it is.
What's his name?
Ismael Felix Rodriguez.
Ismael?
AKA, yes, Ismael Felix Rodriguez, AKA Max Gomez. It took me a long time to identify this guy by true name because the witnesses knew him only as Max Gomez.
That's fucking crazy, bro. That dude that's about to walk up to her, that one's Torre Blanca. Watch. Yo, what the fuck going on? So him right there is the CIA operative that was sent to Mexico to work for the DFS. Him right there. The one that showed us. And that's Kiki Camarena's wife.
Baje. ¿Qué pasa? Está respirando. ¿Qué está haciendo? Dígame lo que hiciste. Dígame. Mi esposo está mal. Exactamente, señora, su esposo.
He worked for the CIA.
Kiki Camarena was ordered kidnapped to be interrogated because he had unknowingly stumbled into a CIA, NSC covert gun running operation. They were supplying weapons secretly to the Nicaraguan Contras.
Got it. And so you know how sometimes, like, I'm from Iran, and there was a movie that came out about Iran called Argo, which Ben Affleck was in it. I don't know if you had a chance to see it or not. It was a story about what happened in the revolution in Iran in '79. And they didn't want to tell the story about how this organization came out with a fake movie, and they were able to go to Iran and get a lot of the U.S. Folks that were, held hostage over there. And he was able to release them to a fake movie that they were making. But the story was told 30 years later. Why is it such a challenge that they don't want this story to be told? Because it's not like it's the current president or the prior president. What's their biggest fear if we find out the truth about what happened with Kiki?
Well, currently with the FBI being exposed to be basically a corrupt agency, the CIA doesn't want to be accused of being the same thing. They don't want it to be exposed to this date that they were involved in ordering Camarena picked up, interrogated, and subsequently tortured. And of course, the DEA, who was at that juncture working in complicity with the CIA, they were working in partnership. They also did not want it exposed that Camarena basically was ordered kidnapped and interrogated by the CIA.
Why though?
Why? Because it shows complicity on their part. Here, the DEA is supposed to be fighting the war on drugs, and the CIA is the major cartel bringing in like 80% of the cocaine in the 80s. So here we had working for an administration that was okay with funding an unauthorized war in Nicaragua with drug monies. The CIA notoriously, because they don't work under constitutional law, no constitutional parameters, they're not a law enforcement agency. Notoriously, they have basically aligned themselves with criminal cartels, paramilitary groups from other countries, and also intelligence agencies from other countries to do whatever it takes, they say, in preserving the national security of the United States.
Why are you opening up this one, bro? It tastes alright. This one's an indica. I noticed that the indicas on the Generation 7s, they taste like really sweet fruit, like a sweet wax or some shit. The other one that I tried that was an indica was like Oreo Mudslide. The best one yet on the Generation 7. This one smells so much like strawberry. I can fuck with this one a little bit. This one right here, right? It tastes good for it. Once it tastes like strawberry and like some other type of fruit in there, honestly. It's like if I've tasted this before.
Rubber bag on your head, kill you, then buy myself a Tesla. Keep hollering on my rapper, say that side shit to the detector. This rap shit just a image, gotta know that I'm just spinning. Never pay to a hit, to get active.
This one already got me high. Royal strawberry. Shout out to V. Which strain are you smoking on right now, fam? This is a third generation 7 that I tried.
Of La Vigo, that's drug smuggling. The word in Ojinaga was that Carrasco was paying a total of 100.
¿Qué estás haciendo, papi? ¿No estás haciendo de comer? He's making us dinner, mommy. He's a big boy. He's not yet. I could too.
He's so cute.
Let's get it. As y'all see right there, that's the Royal Strawberry. That's also a Generation 7. Oh, now we have a bunch of little seasonings. Let's get it. And we got salt. Let's fucking go. Back to this shit. So look, this one right here is called Sour Dum Dums. This shit is fire as fuck, bro. Yesterday I was hitting it and it was making my head hurt. But honestly, I think it's where like I had it 8 in the morning or some shit. And I was coughing and it was making my head hurt.
The photographer did not know what he was getting himself into. The Herald Post editors assumed he had read the hotel story and would take appropriate precautions. But he had not.
Oh, Lord.
He had not killed one of his business partners there in 1969, forcing him to flee back to Okinawa. The story police learned was that Aranda shot Pancho Carrera in self-defense during an argument.
Generation 6 and Generation 7, they have a whole different fucking taste, bro.
The junkie had been insulting.
Right now I'm smoking the Sour Dum Dum. This one's actually fire. Skittles and Kush Cake. This one's like the second one that I opened, that I smoked. Because I opened this one and look. Let's get it, fam. We have so much water. Let's go ahead and hit a fat ass blinker real quick. I just ordered some chicken food. Like, you know how like I'm always making chicken and shit. So this time I ordered chicken from like a Mexican spot. I've been craving shit for like a week. But everybody that keep texting me on Instagram, bro, do not text that bitch anymore. Do not be sending no pictures of cakes. Don't be doing none of that shit no more, bro. There's this officer. His name is Dakota Lindsay. He's an MISD K9. This nigga tried to send me up, bro, acting like I be selling shit. I don't sell shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like interviews, yeah, fuck me for promotions, shirts, socks, shorts, pants, promos, pictures. If you want to be in a video, $25 for like 10 seconds or like 20 seconds. It depends, bro, how long you're in the video for. But it's $25 to be featured in the video, fam.
And I'll even chop it up with you about the situation, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with.
What you saying, boy? As a rough back road, man, yeah. I'm a shell boy, all landlord. What you mean? I'm ready for war. I get you riding through my hood, we gon' wet up that car. Got some new niggas really killers, they cut like a saw. I get a word, they come and split your shit like a golf. Came all in love with a bitch. I'm in love with the block. Put all the shorts that I got in these 32 shots.
What? Oh, really?
She talks now.
What, mommy? You gonna tell me about it? I love you. You're so pretty, mommy. Yeah.
What are you cooking, woman?
Chicken spaghetti.
That shit looks amazing.
I promise to go in and destroy my opponent. I promise no man want it bad as I want it. Somebody go and tell him that I'm not lying. Somebody tell him I will outshine. Anybody think they gon' replace me? You know I am who they say I wouldn't be. Nigga, let's get it, I'm stud. Nigga, still might do it. What you mean? I'm good. I got it in. I got it in. But they don't wanna listen. Everything a nigga tell them, they ain't never wanna believe. I got a whole lot of tricks on my fucking sleeve. What you do if a nigga really ever did?
You and your inventions, which is just fine. That shit already has toothpaste?
Yes.
That's disgusting. You're eating toothpaste.
¿Qué onda, mami? Mira, está bien greñuda, mamá. Oh my gosh, little hair. Está bien chula, mami.
Let's get it. We also got some hot wings over here. This is one of my son's dad. Forbidden muffin. I learned to not be blinking these hoes.
This song go hard, fam. Hey. Ronald King Von. Pretty Midland.
35 racks on that living room floor. We just came up on the home invade. No lot of money for real. Cause I love my nigga came up. Get it in bad, yeah. Don't you give up on me, baby. Don't you give up on me, baby, girl. Feel like this shit in my destiny.
I ain't gonna lie, this already got me high, fool. This is like my little wake and bake though, that's why.
Forbidden muffins.
This one actually tastes pretty fire. I'm the type that likes the Generation 2s. Bro, the Generation 2s are the fireest ones that I haven't tried yet, fam. Cause them hoes, they didn't put like the alcohol taste like they do on these hoes. Right now we got the PS4. Really soon we're gonna have the PS5. This shit was $70. Plus the little bushel was like $20. Go at me, fam. Sell 33 product. But I'm finna start a server. I'm gonna be charging y'all like $33 and y'all can play with me. And from there, it goes up like 2 more packets, bro. But anybody that wants to play with me, it's $33, fam. And y'all can talk to me. So make sure you get yourself a little headset. This shit was only 15 bucks, bro. Go get you the cheap one. And this shit is actually pretty good. Honestly, no lie though, bro. I really have noticed that like I'm the type that like likes indicas, bro. Cause this one is alright. What you just make me, my man? That's good. I appreciate it, man.
¿Qué estás haciendo tú, mami? Está bien bonita, mamá. ¿Qué, papi? ¿Qué estás haciendo tú? Está bien bonita, mami. ¿Qué te puso tu mami, dude? ¿Mi güerita bonita? ¿Está bien bonita? She don't wanna laugh right now.